All right. We live. What's happening with them all?
What up? What up? What up?
Man, chilling, man. What you been up to, bro?
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Hanging in there, with a strong grip.
Absolutely. That's the
Salute to
only
the
way to do
chat.
it. What's happening in the chat? See y'all in the building. See y'all up in here, man. Let me scroll up, see what we got up in here so far. Let's see. Got Mark Wonderlynch, what's happening, fam? Paris Jackson, what it do? Bill Blixter. Uh Chris Dodges. John Kramer. Um Hardy Dogs, Pennsylvania. Let me see here. Soul Power, Ezel Henry, Macho Man, Fat Keith, salute. Um, Joe Houston, salute. The brother Kendrick Kennels in the building. What's happening with it? Miami Snoopy 305, salute. JTCC, Hampton USA Kennels, what's happening? Pablo Escobar in the building. Vernon Stone, salute. Let me see here. Abby and Tony. Ricky Rogers up in here. AJ. Let me see here. Kevin Porter. Let me see. Yeah. Trust Nothing Kennels. Morris K. American Pit Bull Terrier. Frank Troy. Uh, Haynes Gang Bullies. Salute. Mike Lee in the building. Trey Brown. D-Man Jr. Rob Sportsman Lee. The Black Kid. CD Sean. Let me see here. Von C. Main event marking here. FTB Kennels. Let me see here. Kyle the Face Stealer, what it do? Let me see here. Man, Maul been shaking the moving, man. Maul, they asking where you been at, man. You missed the last couple shows. Or
Oh
last
man,
show.
man, tell the panel I apologize. I'm here. What I'm saying. But just been moving around and stuff. Sometimes the schedule be kind of mixed up. But I'm here. We rocking and rolling.
Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, Eli's still around, man. Eli just been he been taking a break from the internet, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta clean your spirit from that internet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been taking care of business. Let me see here. Salute to the brother Ram in that super chat. Ram be here in a second. He said whoever hit the dislike, mama look like T Grizzly.
Uh,
Man, people over here hitting the dislike. Man, I ain't even on YouTube. Let me go on YouTube part and see what these likes. Yeah, make sure y'all smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get them likes all the way up.
Tap that like button, baby.
Oh yeah, we got 4 dislikes already before the show started. So you got dedicated haters coming over here. You know what I'm saying? They listening is mad at the world for no reason. That's all good though. They're gonna have to do something with their life, man. Get motivated. You know what I'm saying? Do something. See the brother Thompson out there working, man. Thompson bought him some more land. You know what I'm saying? Bigger yard, all of that while niggas is hating.
You gotta be a cold motherfucker to wait. Cause we just got on and your ass is sitting up right in front of the goddamn camera waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
For this shit to come on for us to get rocking and rolling. And shout out to you though. Your mama's a man though. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mom Duke's got a cock. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Oh man, it's
shit.
crazy.
God damn it. Now it's time for Reggie to talk about yo mama.
Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, man. But yeah, we're gonna cook it up today. We're gonna cook about some of this some bulldog talk. Like we always do.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I like that new little setup I got, man. Man, that shit's so smooth, man. I'm talking about it's so easy to clean that motherfucker, man. You just go up in there, scoop, scoop. You know what I'm saying? Clean up the little wet spots, cover
Is
that
that
shit back up. It's easy, man.
that's what them pellets you got?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was new to me, and I can see that being very efficient. For the cleanliness. Question though, how often do you change that?
Oh, well, for horses, usually for a horse stall, they usually change it once a month. What they do is they go in there, you clean up the solid waste, and then the wet spots, you clean that shit up. They clean up the horses' wet spots like once a week. They
Hmm.
do that, and then they cover. And then as you cleaning, it's gonna
Hmm.
start depleting. So like you wanna like once a week or so, you wanna put another bag up in there and shit. But with this one, because I got dogs and then they small and shit like that, they ain't doing that much damage. So with me, I'm gonna go by sight and shit like that. I'm gonna go by sight and just as long as you clean that shit every day and looking around for any wet spots and shit like that, moving shit around,
Hmm.
everything should be good. But
So,
I'm gonna let you know once it because I just set it up. So once I have to do a full, once it's time for me to drop another bag up in each kennel, I'll let you know.
okay, because that it was about to lead to my next question. I'm kind of meticulous on writing my bills down so that I know what to spend a month and I know what I could save. Approximately for one dog, how much do you feel? I guess you really couldn't answer that question, but for a guesstimation for the panel, how much would it hit me monthly if I was gonna have one dog, uh, given that treatment and stuff, that
Oh,
cedar and stuff?
with the wood pellet shit.
Yeah.
Shit, if you got one dog and you gonna put them inside like a kennel part, I would you put two bags in there. A bag costs 650. You know what I'm saying? So just say $13 for two bags. You put that shit down, and that shit gonna last you. Like even if you got a nasty, filthy dog, that shit gonna
Hmm.
last you like fucking month and a half, 2 months. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
13. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's what is that? 13 times six. What's that? Around $60, a little over $60 a year.
Yeah,
So
that
you,
shit's smooth, bro. It's like
yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, it don't stink or nothing, man. That shit don't stink. You walk up in there, shit don't smell like nothing. You go up in there,
Hmm.
all you smell is wood. You smell pine.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yep, you just go in there, clean it up every day, and look for the wet spots, and then you just scoop them out, the wet spots out. You know what I mean? And then see how deep the wet spot go. If it penetrated all the way to the bottom, then
Hmm.
I just take some a handful of fresh pellets and put them in that wet spot, and then cover that up with the dry shit. So that way, if they keep using that same spot, once
Hmm.
them fresh pellets get wet, they're gonna absorb that shit. And it's easy work, bro. I should
Yes,
have been
sir.
doing this shit. Should have been doing this shit.
It look your setup. It looks classy too. I'm about the look also. So, I try to make sure that I maintain my little areas where my animals is at. I put straw, but I'll my dogs are outside, so I
Right,
guess that necessarily wouldn't work for me. But your dogs are in a kennel area where it has a top over it, right?
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's really the indoor kennel and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going kennel myself also.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm.
Do that shit right there. Yep. So I've been, yeah, that's a smooth little setup, though, man. I'm like happy as fuck, man. I'll be looking forward to going out there and motherfucking cleaning up at them motherfuckers now because it's so smooth and easy. That shit take
Hmm.
me like the whole cleanup. I go out there twice a day and clean it. I clean it up twice a day, pick
Hmm.
up their shit and whatever, and then they puppies, so I feed them twice a day. So
Hmm.
go up in there, clean up their shit, feed them, give them some water. You know what I'm saying? That shit, the whole process take me like 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So like a half hour a day, you know what I mean, doing that shit. Then let them out, let them run around the yard and shit like that and play and shit, chase each other, wrestling and all that shit, you know. So,
You
it's
know,
all good.
You know, and the thing is the dogs, they understand the difference. You know what I'm saying? They know when this shit's plush. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh, the dogs, they understand like this some new shit. They can smell cleanliness. My dogs appreciate when I'm sweeping up and stuff after them and stuff. They jump around and shit. And they appreciate it just as much as when you feed them. So, I'm glad you had let the panel and everybody else know about that for sure.
Yes, sir. To the brother who's at Bank Statement Bullies, what's happening? He said, "How big is a kennel?" Each kennel is 4 by 8, so 4 feet wide, 8 feet long, and like really 5 feet, really like 5 feet high. You know what I'm saying? It's higher than that, but I got plywood on top of it so they can't climb out them motherfuckers and shit. Cause I had you know band dogs in the motherfucker before, and I underestimated the motherfuckers. Them bitches, one of them bitches hop out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I know they can get out. Bulldogs can get out that shit. So I just put plywood on top and uh, wired the plywood down so it can't come off. But you know, other than that, yeah, it's smooth, man. That's a smooth little shit.
Hey, the bad dogs they got out a few times.
Man, the motherfuckers getting mad. Well, this one bitch was getting out. Storm, she just real fucking crazy athletic, man.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch just she was long too, so she can like stand up and stretch and she damn near be 5 foot. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
she hop out that motherfucker and just get the climbing and shit, pull up. Yep.
I'm just
Just
imagine one of them big motherfuckers chasing a nigga. I could remember, man. Anybody ever you get chased by a dog? And I remember I was on top of this dude's BMW and shit, brand new clean ass BMW, and he kept saying, "Man, get off my goddamn car." I said, "Man, I ain't getting off no motherfucking where." You know what I'm saying? And big old big. This is back in the days too. Nigga had the Jerry curl and shit, swole up and shit. I was,
yeah,
yeah, I was all on top of this nigga shit. Motherfucking dog, motherfucking chasing me, trying to get me. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Shit, man. Yeah, them bad dogs, man. I think I seen them in one of your videos and shit. I can imagine because back in the '80s, they had remember how the waves of dogs came like the Dobermans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And
right,
then you remember the shepherds came in. You know what I'm saying? They had their little turns and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'd have been chased. I'd have been chased by real well-bred motherfucking Dobermans and German shepherds and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can just
right.
imagine getting chased by one of them damn band dogs, though.
Man, them motherfuckers, man, them shits is ridiculous, man. The bad
Yeah.
dogs, man, but they big and messy though, man. Like I like them and shit, man, but they too fucking messy. Like I had one female, I told you this bitch was just so she used to irritate me. I couldn't wait to get rid of her ass, man. This bitch would just knock over her water bowl for no reason, just cause she wanted to see it fucked up. And then that's when I was using hay and straw, and that shit gets soggy and wet, and you gotta change that shit. You know what I'm saying? She knock over a whole 5 gallon bowl of water, and it spill all in the motherfucker. And I'm like, man, fuck this bitch, man. This bitch gotta go. You
Well,
know what I
and
mean?
that type of shit is habitual for other dogs. I seen my boy, he got one that does it, and it contaminated the rest of his animals. Now
Mm-hmm.
I know a guy. He got dogs. He's been having dogs for years. That little simple thing, right there. He'll call that motherfucker. Meaning, obviously, to the chat, he'll take it out the program. He put that motherfucker up for sale or give it away. That little small, cause that shit'll fuck you off your whole. Everybody will get to doing that, and I've seen it
Yeah,
happen. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like Doc, man. Doc know not to jump on me and shit, right? He know not to. I don't play that like jumping on me and shit, right? But like if he see I've been playing with these puppies and he get jealous and shit, he see the puppies, they don't know no better yet, so they stretch out and try to climb up on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Doc tried that shit. I'm like, man, if you don't get the fuck off me, man, you know better than that shit. But he don't. He just trying to, But like, it's learned behavior and shit. You know what I'm saying? You see other motherfuckers getting away with shit. They try to do this shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, but the good thing about this new setup though with the wood pellets is, like I said, if I get a dog that knock over their water now it ain't gonna be that mess because them pellets gonna soak up that water Now it's easy. Now all I gotta do is just go in with a shovel and literally scoop up that spot that's wet and then replace it. Like it's nothing now. You know what I mean? But before that shit was spread into all of that hay and that shit. That's ridiculous.
Yes,
But
sir.
you know what I'm saying? And that hay don't do nothing for smell either. It just smell like grass and shit. But the motherfucker get the pissing on that shit, it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
How's the weather? How's the weather over there? 7-8 in the chat. How's y'all weather? Y'all shaping up on the weather?
Man, it was good all last week, man. And now it's getting cold and shit again. It's finna snow tomorrow and shit. But you know what I mean? So I got the puppies. I got them motherfuckers with some heat. They got heat on them and shit. So you know,
Yeah,
yep. So they'll be
yeah,
all right. I feed them good. I feed them motherfuckers nice. I got the motherfucker. Man, I had fun. I felt like a chef, boy. I hooked them up something so cold. I had the motherfucking I give them that blue wilderness, right? So I gave them three nice scoops of the blue wilderness. You know what I'm saying? And when I say a scoop, I mean I ain't talking about no cup. I'm talking about like a bowl, three bowls basically worth. And then this is for Honey and Lord Mayday. So I gave them three scoops in there. Then I put a motherfucking a can of the Blue Wilderness soft food in there, and then I put just a dash, a couple tablespoons of that motherfucking duck, that the damn duck fat in there, and stirred that shit up. Man, made sure every bit of kibble was covered with that shit. Man, I put that man all the motherfuckers. Look, they was fucking that shit up. You know, it's been hard for me to get Lord Mayday to eat how I want him to eat, but he passed that shit. See, you know what I'm saying? Well, he used to not eating and playing and all that shit. Psh, yeah, come fucking with me. I'm gonna get you fat. You're gonna be a fat boy fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? At least until it's time for you to cut on up. But yeah, got him good. Now he eating good, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I
yes,
hooked up that special little recipe for them. Then when it was time for me to feed Doc, I get him just kibble. Doc like, fuck is this shit? He was mad at the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you giving these niggas, I can hear him. He's like, you giving these niggas all this special shit? So I threw a little duck fat on there for his ass and shit. It's gonna get cold tonight though, and tomorrow.
yes, sir. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the dogs can these a lot of people don't understand these dogs. They be emotional, and you could tell a dog, you know, whether you feed them a little different, even from a dog next to them in that situation. And this is what a lot of people don't understand, and they think these dogs are just regular dogs. You know, I know some cats that really don't pay attention to that part of the dog versus, you know, their emotion part. But I think that's pretty cool that he's already knowing. And I think a lot of dogs show emotions when they have that bond with us. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
but yeah, that was cool that you hit on to that right there.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So they doing good though, man. So I got another kennel coming. Um, I'm gonna get another kennel. I got space for another one, so I'm gonna put another one in there. And plus, little Honey and Mayday, they good right now, but I can't keep them together for that's only a matter of time before I gotta move them. So I'm just gonna get prepared for that. Put the other kennel up, and then they can stay, they can kick it right now, but in a little while I'm gonna have to move her into her own little shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But anyway, let's go and start talking these bulldogs, man. Until Ram and get here. I don't think Thompson come today because Thompson take care of some business with his yard and shit. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, we're gonna cook on this a little bit. Let me get these motherfucking topics. Let's see here. All right. All right. First of all, let's start with this, man. Let's start with the title, man. You know what I'm saying? Dog man, you know what I'm saying? What is a dog man? You know what I'm saying? And the different levels of a dog man. You know what I mean? Because we always hear this stuff like there's a lot of people saying stuff like, "Oh, this person ain't a dog man," or "This person is a wannabe dog man," and "dog man this, dog man that." And I think people are confusing what a dog man actually is. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I think people is using their own interpretation and definition on the word on that term. I think a lot of people when they say dog man, uh, a lot of people are trying to, in a slick way, suggest that um they out there in the fast lane. That's what they trying to suggest. But and a lot of people co-signing that shit. But in reality, by those standards, a lot of y'all ain't dog men. You know what I'm saying? By that standard, a lot of y'all is not dog men. So I don't know why people be co-signing this shit just because it sound good and all that kind of goofy shit. By definition of the term dog man, if you look up dog man in the in the dictionary, a dog man is gonna be a dog fancier. All right, somebody who's an expert on the dogs and shit like that. Somebody who's passionate about the dogs. That's what a dog man is. Now you can talk about different levels of a dog man. Of course, there's different levels of it. It's dog men that operate differently. Some dog men are breeders. Some dog men are excellent handlers. You know what I mean? Some it's dog men that's motherfucking gamblers. You know what I mean? It's just some good gamblers, and they'll have anything on their yard as long as it can perform. You know what I'm saying? And it's different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? But all of them will consider themselves dog men. You know what I'm saying? So what's that, Ram?
I'm not very approachable. Niggas is very emotional. What's
Yeah,
cracking?
Hey,
chilling.
what it do?
Oh shit, niggas supposed to been done selling nachos, man. I gotta go get some more meat. Nigga, it's all about 3 keys worth of nachos today, boy.
Man, what you be putting on them nachos, Ram, man?
I'll take a picture. Shit, whatever you want, nigga. I'll throw whatever you want.
So you be hooking it on up like that then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Express fashion.
I like everything but whole of dick meat though. I don't want that on mine.
Oh yeah, no, ain't no dick meat at Nacho Express, nigga.
Sauerkraut and dick meat and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, the been closed, nigga.
Yeah, man. Well, what you say on that, Mall? What's your definition of a dog man? And talk about the different levels of dog man.
Well, I mean, for I consider myself a dog man, but my dogs are my pets. So
Right.
if you see me, I'm gonna be rocking with a dog. You might see me just out, just walking, see one in my car, a dog in my house, and I'm not nowhere compared to none of these legends, and not even on the way that they did it. These legends, I don't even never even try to be like that right there. I love the dogs. I love talking about the dogs. A lot of my budget, financial budget is, focused on the dogs. These are, like Thompson said, these are my piece. And so I consider a person like me, I'm a pet bull owner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dog man. I don't fight dogs, never have, and I don't attempt to. But what I will do is I'll exercise them. I take them to shows and stuff. And anything illegal, I don't participate in that. And I think you could be a dog man by doing that. Then you have the levels.
Absolutely.
You see, you have levels of STP at whatever them guys. He's a dog man too. You know what I'm saying? So it's vast. I don't think no man can stamp that term dog man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
There's so many. I think that if you were to, it's the love of the dog. It's not having the dogs and doing all this super stuff with the dog that you see, that we hear about. Because I think that you could be a dog man and do all the stuff that you hear about the dog men of the past do, and they're not good people at heart. I couldn't consider them a dog man. To be called a dog man is an honor. You know what I'm saying? So it's balanced up in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think that a person, they think that I've seen people say, oh, this guy, he only has one dog, he's not a dog man. That's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying? It's the love that you have. First of all, the person with one dog, I mean, that's all he can afford. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have these big old yards, live in the country. You got people that are live in an apartment, and he works, he takes care of his kids, and he'll save his goddamn money up. He'll get one of them. We'll say a Chico Lopez dog. He saves $3,500 up, 40 for whatever the fuck they cost. He get it and he takes it to the shows and enjoys it. You know what I'm saying? I could consider him a dog man. You know what I'm saying? So and he hasn't done anything wrong to say that
Who?
he's not. I'm saying no. I'm saying a person who will get a dog from a guy like that. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I was using an example of a person just buying a dog, you know what I'm saying? And like some people think you have to have 100 goddamn dogs, you know what I'm saying, in order to to be a dog man. And that's not true. You can have one dog. You don't have to do the illegal shit to be a dog man. Even for the tree huggers that are listening, when you hear that word term dog man, that don't necessarily mean this motherfucker's a dog fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, a dog man again is just the love for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, right. What you say, Ram? Definition of a dog man and different levels of a dog man. You on mute, Ram? Ram must be doing something, shaking and moving. But yeah, man, I look, man, I agree wholeheartedly. I think that. Oh, there you go. What's up, Ram? Ram, can you hear
I'm
me?
saying Maul hit that shit right on the head, man. The dog. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, yeah. Come back. Go out and come back in, Ram, because you breaking up. Man must be in a bad spot.
Phone sound like mine.
Yeah, man, but yeah, it's just different levels to the shit, man. But I think a dog, man, um, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go by the definition. People love to change definitions of words and shit like that, man, to fit their agenda. But a dog, man, don't mean you a dog fighter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because like I said, by those standards, um, a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't be dog man. You wouldn't be considered no dog man. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be funny to me when I see people saying little shit like, "Oh, that person ain't a dog man. That person," like, bro, do you even know what the fuck a dog man is, man? Like, it's just goofy. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a basketball player. Shit, a motherfucker say, you ask a motherfucker what they do, what you do for a living. So, oh man, I'm a basketball player. So okay, this motherfucker, he might go to the motherfucking court every day and hustle motherfuckers and make $100 a day. That's how he feed his fucking family. Right? So he's a basketball player. That don't necessarily mean he in the NBA. That don't mean he playing college basketball. He playing for the whatever the fuck. But by definition, that's what he do. You know what I mean? And for anybody else, you know what I'm saying? For any other thing, any other walk of life, you wanna put it on, you know. But too many people trying to motherfuckers is just bringing more trouble than they really want. You know what I'm saying? By playing these type of games and shit. You know what I'm saying? And throwing little words around and stuff like that, man. It's a lot of I know dog men who were just gamblers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give a fuck what they had in the yard. They didn't favor no bloodline. They just look. They can this dog perform? That's all they gave a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And they was quick to sell a motherfucking dog. You know what I'm saying? When they get what they want out the dog, they sell that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody else got the dog, whatever. And that's just they kept doing that. They didn't even breed dogs. You know what I'm saying? They just would buy good dogs, do what they do with them, sell them somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They move it like that. That's a level of dog, man. You got other people who got a yard full of dogs. They breed dogs. They study the lineage and the pedigrees of the dogs and shit like that. That's a level of a dog, man. You got the pet owner. You know what I'm saying? Like myself, you know what I'm saying? That's a dog, man. Somebody who just love the dogs, love the history of the breed and shit like that. Get up every day shoveling they fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? Walking them, taking care of them, working them out. That's a fucking dog, man, as well. So people gotta stop mixing that shit up though. Ram, you good though?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right. Yeah, shit. Y'all niggas hit it right on the head, bro. Like, I look at it like how I would judge a man's character and assess him as being a man. Like, you get up, you go to work, then you take care of your kids, you pay your bills. Motherfucker, you ain't out there goddamn backdooring motherfuckers and shit. You a man, and you ain't necessarily got to be a tough Tony ass nigga like me. I'm gonna still show you that tough Tony ass
Hey,
nigga respect though.
hey,
Right.
you know that nigga.
Same as
You know
being
that
the
nigga.
dog man.
And you know that nigga Tony, Tough Tony?
Yeah, yeah. I told him. I
Yeah.
showed him how to be tough.
Right.
But it's the same with the dogs, man. You ain't gotta be the goddamn next STP to get that type of respect. You know, you taking care of your dogs. You feeding what you could afford to feed. They clean. They healthy. They happy. You a fucking dog man to me. You know, I'm a fucking high level dog man, and I'll still show you that same respect. Just
Right.
because it's levels to the game. You ain't gotta go and fucking build a weight pool track and all that and buy thousands of pounds of weights like I did for me to respect you. You taking care of your shit, nigga. You doing the right thing. Your program running. You making the right calls and the right breedings. Or if you just got one dog, you raising them right. I'm fucking with you on that level. You know.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah. For those of y'all asking about Buck, Buck, he good, man. You know what I'm saying? He free. He just take care of his
Yeah, he
business.
said salute too to everybody who donated, man. He appreciate that for real, for real.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Yeah, he good, man.
Hey Mark, I ain't got no food truck. I just it's a brick and mortar. We just open it up on the weekend though, because we all got other jobs and shit. So we just pop it up on the weekend and get that weekend bag.
Mm-hmm. That's what's happening. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's all y'all sell is the nachos.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That should
Yep.
be popping, huh?
Yeah, corner at the market, nigga. Nachos
Yeah.
and drinks, nigga.
Mm-hmm. That's the move. That's the move. All
I'm
right.
really trying to get a partial liquor license though, cause we got a bar in our studio and that shit right next to our studio. So try to get a liquor license, a partial or something. Start selling midday margaritas in this bitch.
Right. Let me see here. Um, let's get to this one, man. Next topic, man. Y'all in the chat, feel free to ask y'all some questions and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Um, next topic, living through your dogs, man. We talked about this a few times. You know what I'm saying? But living through your dogs, a lot of people try to live through their dogs and stuff like that, and they put demands on their dogs, and things on their dogs that they ain't willing to demand of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And how you feel about that, Ram?
Man, I wanted to cook on that because I ran into a sucker MC earlier this week, and I know the nigga a sucker because he done got him a cool dog, nigga. He feeling himself, and I'm like, I had to tell him, nigga, don't let your dog get your ass whooped, nigga, because you still a bitch. Your dog is a motherfucker. Like, nigga, I go get a drink with your dog, but you a hoe, nigga. Told him
Right.
just like that. I just it got me to thinking, like, don't. If you got good dogs, let it be that, man. If you ain't no motherfucker like that, be who you are, cause that tough Tony shit'll get you fucked up, bro. Like the nigga lucky I had my daughter with me, and I ain't want to put no demo down. I would have fucking smashed the shit out that dude, man. Like, you got me fucked up, homie. So yeah, you
Yeah.
got good dogs. They look good. They act good. They might be fucking good. That's them. That's not you, bro. Be happy that you're associated with that. You know,
Hmm.
don't fucking try to live vicariously through these animals.
Absolutely. What you say about that, Maul?
Hey, I don't know what happened with Ram in the situation, but when I was a kid, I was probably like about 5 years old, and shit, this is like 83 because I'm in my 40s and shit. And this is kind of when pits every now and then you would see a pit. And I don't know that I knew when I was that young I actually knew what they were. But this is a story that I just imagined with Ram. So anyway, we had this neighborhood bully dude. His name was Marty and shit. These niggas come from Chicago. These niggas came out the womb on swole. This little buff ass. These niggas was buffed in the motherfucker. So
Right.
I could remember we were sitting in front of my house. My grandma had the little spot where all the kids. She had popsicles and shit. She had the gambling house and stuff, and it was a whole lot going on. Black folks. You know what I'm saying? And this one cat, he walked by, and I could tell he was coming for round two. You remember back in the days when niggas used to get their ass whooped and their mama sent them back out to go fight the nigga again?
Yeah, yeah, hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I had one of them moms. She said, "Don't come home with your ass, or you better go run it back." So I had to see this nigga on round two. He already had the band-aid over the left eye. He at the top of his head was wrapped. He had an aluminum bat with some tape on it, and he had his pit bull. And we said, man, what happened, man? He said, man, that motherfucker Marty. And this nigga, I ain't gonna lie, he was kind of a bully too. He was a big nigga, but he just couldn't fuck with the nigga Marty. So we go down to the park and shit. This is like in the summertime. We go down to the park and Marty, he down there, nigga, no shirt on, swole. Motherfucker ain't but 15 years old, swole like a motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? He came for round two. It was so sad, man. He he swung the bat at bruh, and he did that. You know the duck, because you know when you swing a bat, you only get one swing. So he swing the bat at bruh and missed. Got the two piece, poop pop pop. And now to animal, this is in the 80s or whatever. To the animal rights people or whatever. I'm sorry, but this is a true story. But I just gotta tell it. But man, he took bruh's pit bull, man, and he threw it.
Damn. This nigga dog.
Listen, nigga. When I mean he threw it, he did the turnaround like the thing and threw brother's pit bull. And I had to see the nigga go home with his pit, go cry and shit. But anyway, long story short, that story reminded me of that. I don't know why, but yeah, but
Nah, I ain't gonna throw a nigga dog
man,
now.
man, he threw bruh's
Nigga
dog, man. Not
threw
the
that
pit,
motherfucker like the dish throw. Nigga
man.
got a couple
Man,
turnarounds in, launched that hoe. Fuck
hey,
you and your dog, nigga.
Man,
hey,
no,
all, all you heard, bark.
I seen the dude get fucked up before talking greasy, and he thought his he had a nice dog. It was a nice little Patrick bred dog and shit, but he was talking real greasy in the hood and shit like that, running around looking for some smoke and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, looking for some action, talking crazy, and everybody's like, man, go on, take your dog, go home, man. Dog a puppy, you know what I'm saying? Go on, go home. He kept running his mouth, and one of the OGs, you know what I'm saying? He disrespected one of the OGs and shit, and OG knocked his ass out and took the nigga puppy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Knocked the nigga out and took his dog, man. Yeah, you know that's fucked up when you get knocked out and then motherfucker take your dog. Now that it's my dog, punk type shit. Motherfuckers
Oh,
took your goddamn dog, man.
I got
And
about $300.
and
Right,
and
right.
the thing is the dogs are loyal. We were just talking about emotions the dogs have. The
Hey, hold on
dog
one second.
had
Hey Chico Mendez. I don't know who you are, fam, but stop talking reckless, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking all that type of time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
good.
this ain't that show. Yeah,
Right.
we ain't on that type of time. We on the tree hugger time, nigga. But we
Right.
like we anti tree huggers like Deadpool. He's an anti fucking hero, but he still do hero shit. We still fucking respect these dogs, hold them in very high esteem, and we ain't doing none of that fast lane shit. But I got a fast lane car. You want to race? We could bet on that
Right.
all day. Quarter mile, 8 miles, all that. I dig. Other than that, this the wrong show, homie. You can stick around though, but yeah, we don't
Yeah. You
talk like
welcome.
that.
Yeah, we don't talk like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to go to prison around here, man. Or have their dogs taken from unsuspicious circumstances. Cause as soon as we say what the fuck happened, they be, oh, I don't know, I ain't did nothing. I don't know. Yeah, man, that's the shit. That's like that's man. You talking on this internet, just like speaking in open court, fam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watching, everybody listening. You know what I'm saying? Got nothing to prove to nobody. Ty Green in the super chat. What it do, fam? Salute to you. He says, I'm about to get a pup off of American Rebel Kennels, and I'm excited as I can be about it. Hey, that's what's up, man. Congratulations to you, man. I'm glad you get yourself a bulldog. Yeah, feel
one
good about that.
these dogs, to kind of piggyback on the topic, these dogs can bring a lot out of a man. You know what I'm saying? There's the stuff that we be asking for these dogs. If you go through it with them, especially like these dogs are very active dogs, right? I take my neighbors see me. I got two dogs, and they see me exercising the hell out of my dogs. Now that said, I've pushed my dog to a limit where these motherfuckers have pushed me. I've actually lost 40 pounds uh, 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 dealing with these dogs, running them and working them. So living through the dog is a good thing, depending on the perspective that you're trying to live through it. You could put that word pit bull and what everything that the pit bull emulates, you can put that in your job, put that into your work. You know what I'm saying? You don't the pit bull, the term pit bull doesn't have to necessarily mean fighting. The pit bull is a way of life, it's an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Even with just at work, when you go get up, I don't know if everybody owns their own business or if they're going to work, man, you go kill the day like a pit bull. There's a lot you can learn from these dogs by working them, not just sitting them on the chain. And if you do that, I'm not judging you. I'm not here to judge a person what they do with their dogs, but I do know that you'll learn something about the dogs. And when you put them through all these workouts, and not even just putting them on the meal and stuff, you actually go and fucking with them, swimming and all that type of stuff. You will bring something out of you that that inner you, if it's in there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if it ain't, you know what I'm saying, you could still have something to build on. A lot of people don't know what's in them because it's empty, but you can always start somewhere. And that bulldog attitude can give you something, to think about. It's like a good big brother. You know what I'm saying? You grow with these dogs. And I've been having these dogs ever since I was a youngster. You know what I'm saying? And from when I was a kid, I did, man. I had my bulldog in the bed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I did that. I know some of you motherfuckers are sleeping in the bed with your dogs. You just nasty motherfucker. Fuck that. Fuck that. Get that motherfucker out your bed and stop letting it kiss you in the mouth. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot from these dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really look at it, this breed isn't just for one thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it ain't just, people fight them, and that's none of my motherfucking business either. I would say don't fight your dogs, it's illegal. But there's other things you can do with these dogs, man. Companion. I don't have very many friends, you know what I'm saying? And so when I do a hard day of work and stuff, there's nothing more refreshing to me is going outside and going getting one of my dogs, putting them on the damn chain, clearing my head. I might roll me a little joint. I don't drink anymore, but when I did it, had me a little shot of alcohol, man. You know what I'm saying? And just go, man, clear throughout my day. See how I'm go through things. And your dogs takes that energy. He gonna burn that shit off with you. He be like, fuck this shit, I got you. And
Right.
anybody knows who really fuck with their dog, your dog can take that energy. You guys literally empower each other and stuff. So you can live through the dog that way. I don't know if I got off subject, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
No,
that's my
no, you
take
there?
on it. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. That's a good point. Like, you know, if I feel like this, you shouldn't ask your dog to do nothing that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know what I'm saying? Something that you're not willing to do, I should say. You want your dog to work hard. You want your dog to be game. You want your dog to never give up. Then that should be your mentality. You know what I'm saying? That should be your mentality in life as well. And so it fits. You know what I mean? You don't want to have a great dog and a bitch ass owner and shit. You know what I'm saying? You folding the first sign of trouble. Every time trouble arises, you ready to cur out and shit. And you know what I mean? Fuck this shit and whining and crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got your woman looking at you like you all kind of bitches and shit. You don't want to be that type of individual in life. You want to be game bred. So I think that's you can use the dogs in that way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but
Well,
other than that, go ahead.
the standard of America was the pit bull. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
absolutely.
Now we got these tree huggers, and this I want to say this too with all these tree huggers. America is based on that pit bull standard, and if you turn this motherfucker into poodle ass motherfuckers, you take the men out the house and all this shit. You take the whole pit bull and you leave the shell, and and I'm gonna say if you go through history, you think about the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, and all that stuff. The way it's going 50 years down the line, somebody come take this motherfucker from us. You know what I'm saying? Right from us. Because if you let these tree huggers get the way that they want to live and take that bulldog mentality out of us, out of American people, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. I'm talking about uniting black folks, white folks, all together. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep this bulldog mentality about us. You know what I'm saying? Don't take your teeth out, man. Lead it, sharpen them bitches. You know what I'm saying? This is the American way. This is a capitalistic country. You can get here and get money. This is why all these motherfuckers come from whole different countries and build up shit right up around us. Meanwhile, the tree huggers have us in this box and shit. Try to have us think a boy is a girl and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The bulldog is under attack. You saying the pit bull, you probably get kicked out of school and shit. Say, you teach your kid some shit like that. I got a little baby girl. I'm teaching her to be a lady, but she gonna be a pit bull in a skirt attitude woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when she do get a man in her life, he gonna be a pit bull. I'm trying to raise that type of attitude. My bad, man. I had to just cut in a little bit,
No,
but
for sure. I feel you. Salute to the brother Thompson. Kennel's in the building. Thompson chilling. You out there sniping cats. Salute to my brother, the African sci-fi scholar in the super chat. What it do, fam? Says salute 78 in the panel. Salute,
Salute
fam.
Thompson, Kendrick, bank statement. What up, cuz? Hamza,
Yeah.
everybody. Shit, I'm driving still. I just had to grab this some more ground beef. I shoot back over here, but I still be on though.
Okay, okay. Oh, salute to Anthony Bolton in the super chat. What it do, fam? So I understand what the brother is saying about the term pit bull. It says it's basically the mindset based on determination and willpower you share with the dog. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see here. We got Ryan. Salute to Ryan in the super chat. What it do? He said Thompson get on the panel. Thompson chilling, man. After taking care of business. Let me see here. Let's get to uh breeding
Hey,
breeding on
hello, huh? Hey, stay humble. Your mama smell like bologna back soup, nigga.
stay humble. Where you at? I don't see him.
Oh no, I just caught up in the chat. That nigga mama over there looking like Rick James when he first got out.
What happened, nigga? Talking shit or something? I ain't see it.
He cracked a whack ass joke because I be going around roast. I be making a roast circuit lately,
Oh,
popping
okay.
on channel roasty, jump all over that nigga. That nigga mama came out like she's a very kinky girl. Look at ass bitch.
Yeah, I think it's crazy as fuck. Salute to Thomas Morris in the super chat. Appreciate you, homie. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Um, this question here, man. Breeding to a dog versus what's the breeding to a dog or breeding
Bert.
to a family of dogs versus family breeding to a family of dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me breeding off of one dog, like say if I got like a real good ass throwback old family red, but the line he came from, wasn't like that. I would take my chances and try to see if he could reproduce himself, and just cold through the ones that's like the rest of his line to try to reestablish that line versus like just sticking to the family of dogs just because it threw that one that might have been a once in a lifetime dog, and some cats get stuck just sticking with it trying to recreate that is what I gathered from it, and that's my take on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Nah,
what you say?
that was an
No.
that was an excellent answer. I had that question because a lot of times a person get a dog. Say for instance, if you've been in the dogs long enough, a person have a dog that necessarily didn't have this really good pedigree. You know what I'm saying? And but you really liked him, and then you had another dog that had you finally after years. Because I would say generally it takes about like 10 years to settle in to get to knowing these dogs. What type of bloodline you have, what type of bloodline you like and stuff. And so like I was thinking to myself, I had a dog that I really liked, but he necessarily wasn't what I was geared towards to right now. So and if you had that dog, would I breed on that dog, or would I want to breed on the family dog in order to perpetuate what I'm looking at, and I think in the case of the family, me personally, I like the family bred dog versus the dog that was a single dog that I like. I probably personally wouldn't put him in the family. I know some people that have, and they'll add him to a family that they like. So, for instance, if a person liked a Soros dog, but he had a scatterbred Norrod, a little tramp, what I'm saying, little rascal, or I'm just throwing out
Right.
dogs, whatever. And some people would try to combine that in order, saying to perpetuate a dog that dog or the family, because you can kind of get confused, off that favorite dog that you like, and the people will breed them, what I'm saying, and it could disrupt a family style of dog. But me personally, what I would do is I would go towards the family style of breeding. I think that they're gonna get the consistent dogs that you're looking for if you're looking on breeding and looking on pursuing and or creating a family. Yeah, what you think?
Yeah, man. So, well, salute to Hampton USA Kennel in that super chat. Appreciate you, homie. Says y'all
Salute
speaking
B
truth.
Cross. That's my boy right there, B Cross. That's a real one. Salute, family.
Salute,
And
salute.
also, I want to say, like, even like what Jeep. Jeep was I think Jeep would be a good example. It was a family of dog, but people bred off Jeep. He was more or less one dog. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they made him, and he ended up eventually creating the family that we know of today. So I do know that is possible. I think that the stars that we see today are probably based on the singular dog and not the family. If you see what I'm saying, like,
Right.
you don't, you got the Patrick family or the Hammonds family, they're known as a family, but there's not many stars versus the dog who's kind of mixed up pedigree or whatever. So I think you see both, in breeding programs, family versus dog, so that was just a question for the chat. I don't know if they really understand what I'm trying to say, but for the chat also, what would you, if you were to get into the dogs, settle in, would you go breed off a family of dogs, or would you go off of one of them superstars that we got today that we all hear about? Would you breed off that particular dog? But yeah.
Hey, Hamza says he says how many animals have won you over in spite of the way they bred?
Great question. Great goddamn question. Man,
Man,
that I think that shit happens more times than not. You should always, first of all, you should always look at the dog before the pedigree. You know, I try to do both if you could, but when you go to a dog show and stuff, and you see that beautiful dog, you don't want to be the guy that be like, say for instance, now let me take this, make sure that I say this, well, I do like Mayday dogs. You know what I'm saying? So but a motherfucker like, man, that's a good looking dog. What kind of dog it is? And then be mad because it's a particular bloodline that you're not keen of. I think you should be looking at the dog before the pedigree. That should be a must. But yeah, there's been plenty. I would say more times than not that the dogs won me over outside of the pedigree. But that's a fucking damn good question.
I
yeah.
think that attitude come from you tried so many of those dogs and you like, damn, they ain't work out for you. So you like, they leave a bad taste in your memory. So you like, and fuck them though. You see one that really do it, you be like, God damn, that motherfucker for real? He really bred
Mm-hmm.
like that? God damn. And that's where I always come in and say, you got to look at the line of the dog, who using it and what they using it for, because they gonna breed it towards those standards. And you'll see like real great Frisco dogs. You'll see real great Kobe dogs, real great Eli dogs. There's real great dogs in every line. So once I figured that out, I stopped being surprised and start, focusing on, who bred it and why.
Yeah,
What's the secret to it.
well, it's always a pleasure seeing one that fits the standard and is from a family of dogs. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at one, you see a dog show, and it's it be a Soros dog or a Boomerang dog, and it looks just like it, and it's up to the standard of the dog. That is a pleasure. You know what I'm saying, to see. After you look at the pedigree and stuff, you be like, oh man, that's a well-bred dog. But yeah, I do, again, I think Hamza's question was a great one though. And I think everybody should be looking at the dog before the pedigree anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep.
Yeah, the dog don't know how he bred. He just know he a dog. So if he don't give a fuck about his pedigree, you shouldn't put too much stock into it first. You pay attention to the pet if you plan on breeding that shit.
Yeah. I had a dog one time. That I think I told Ram about this back in the day. I had a dog when I was younger, and he ended up being a great dog and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know how he was bred because the lady I got the dog from, um, it was her son dog, and what I'm saying, whatever. So I didn't get the dog's paperwork until later, but uh, I didn't know how he was bred. So I'm like, man, this dog, woo woo, I like this dog, and he's a great performer and stuff, and so I'm fantasizing about all the ways he could be bred, like a little nerd in the room. I wonder if he's this. He looked like some of this and some of that, all this old shit. Now I got the paperwork. He wasn't nothing but a motherfucking scatterbred ass dog. You know what I'm saying? Scatterbred like a motherfucker. Some shit I would have never bought, but he ended up being one of my best dogs I ever had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was looking at a dog that
And that was your learning lesson right there. Like, man, fuck how a dog bred, how he act first. You feel me?
Right.
there's a dog from he's from back in the, I want to say about probably the 40s or 50s, 60s or something like that. His name was Alvin the dog. I don't know if anybody's heard of
Yeah,
him.
I remember that name, Alvin. Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually a staff, like at least partially staff, and then there was another dog. He was off of Dibo. His name was White Rock. I
Yeah.
like to. He was actually a half staff, so like a person would have not, especially nowadays. Now staffs are going to be completely different 40, 50, 60 years ago, 70 years ago from what you see today. But a lot of people probably would see a pit bull mixed with a pair of staff, and it'd be a really nice dog, well balanced and everything, and it'd be like, hell nah, I can't do it. And even though the Staffordshire Terrier goes back to the same dogs, when you look at a purebred staff, not no just a blue or whatever, a purebred staff, they go back to the same dogs. That would cloud a person's vision. In that case, I would not involve myself in the breeding program of the dog. But in the case of White Rock and Alvin the dog, I would, because that would be, them dogs were 50, 60 years ago, versus if I seen that of today, a Staffordshire American Pit Bull cross, I wouldn't
Man,
be.
I seen some staffs in the '80s. Not I ain't seen nothing recently, but in
Mhm.
the '80s, I didn't know the difference back in them days. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen some staffs that was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Amazing, and couldn't nobody say shit. About them dogs. Them motherfuckers was still working, coming from a line of working staffs and shit like that. And like I said, I thought they was the same dogs, and I didn't have a full understanding until early, I mean, till later. You know what I'm saying? Like the late '80s and early '90s and shit. I had a better understanding of the differences of them and shit. And then they started, a lot of those good strands of it started to become rarer and rarer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's still people crossing that shit up though. It's still people.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Dave Rose. I'm looking at Dave Rhodes' comment. He said Randy Fox is in the house. If he is in the house, man, shout out to Randy Fox. That'd be pretty cool if he was listening. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. He said,
Yeah,
let's
that
see
was
here.
Randy Fox' dog was out. The
yeah, I know
dog,
that.
you know?
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Hey, more people listen than not, man. A lot of, real motherfuckers be hitting me up and appreciate how
Hell
we
yeah.
pushing the line for them in a positive
Exactly.
way. And we
Dave
standing
Rhodes.
Exactly.
strong for the homie. That's real nigga shit right there, bro. So if you still here, nigga, after all the wars and bullshit we didn't have popping in, you on the team. You feel me?
Dave
Salute.
Dave Dave Rhodes said he said which carver dogs do you prefer, Bolio, Snooty, or Boomerang? Me personally, when I look at all three of them lines, they go to Fitzwater's Goldie. That whole combination, I look at them as a family of dogs instead of separate. A lot of people look at them as separate dogs, but that's the value of a carver dog, I think. You know what I'm saying? The Boomerang dogs are they're their own little strain of dogs. The Snooty dogs are their own strain of dogs. The Bolio also, but they got that common combination, or that common thread that goes right through them, and that's that Fitzwater's Goldie. And they're all heavy bred Black Widow dogs. So I like to look at them as cousin breedings, and I think they should go together versus looked at as crosses, because all the good breeders back in the days, all you seen was Bolio, Snooty, Boomerang, all that whole little mesh together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a family of dog. and I think I couldn't choose either one without the other. I think they should go together. And shout out to the that question and to Carver Dogs. I think that he was one of the most prolific breeders of shit in the breed, because that whole combination that he's done is, saying, is in shit. I will say 60 to 70% of this breed of today. And the Black Widow, Fitzwater, Goldie dogs. Great question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bolio. I'm a Bolio guy. I love me a good Bolio dog. Because depending on the strain, there's so many different styles in there. Like my Coca-Cola dogs was like Eli dogs. I had, fucking straight fucking Patrick dog, that was lived up to like look just like Bolio and all that, man. Real athletic, real smooth on their feet, man. Just real good all around agility. Motherfucker run the shit out of agility course like a fucking little terrier, bro. And he was, good sized dogs. So yeah, I'm real. Bolio hold a special place in my heart.
Right,
Hey,
right.
hey, Thompson be doing like me. When I don't be on here, man, I swear I enjoy listening to the cookout when y'all be cooking. You know what I'm saying? Salute to
Yes,
Thompson's
sir.
Kennel. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. But shit, we had a good quick cook up, man. I gotta get up out of here though, man. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll save the rest of the topics for Thursday. Cause yeah, my wife bugging me and shit. I'm gonna get up out of here real quick. But hey, salute to the chat, man. Salute to the panel, man. Thank y'all for joining us on this quick Bulldog Sunday, man. Make sure y'all.
All the bully people listening, we gonna do the Merle Talk Tuesday on my shit, man. So one of the brothers post that shit in their communities
Yeah,
for me and shit,
I'll
man.
post it in the community. My community. Once you yeah, I'll post that shit up. Just let me know what time you're gonna do it and all that shit, man.
All right, bet.
We don't
Yeah, man.
condone any illegal behavior, action, activity with these dogs. Keep your dogs fat and healthy and everything. And shit, we'll see you guys the next time, whenever.
Absolutely, man. Salute, man. We up out of here.
Yes,
Deuces.
sir.
Peace.
Peace.